sooner or later, something's going to work. I want to say greetings, good evening. How the hell are you on a beautiful Tuesday night, 4th day of August? Yes, Tuesday night. You never know what's going to happen. We've proven that time after time. Welcome into Beyond Ringside Live, multiple location station. From Studio One, now that Zoom is actually playing nice. Of course, I can also blame Microsoft and everything else under the sun. The internet connection worked great. It's the computer that's being a complete and total female dog. You do the translation. Fast Eddie Layne over this way, welcoming in tag team partner extraordinaire, singles champion, tag team champion, and more than just that. He is the machine Guff. Grayson, what's up, Guff?
Hey, Layne, what's going on, baby? I know that we've had some technical issues going on, but this is taking it to a whole new level.
Oh, hell yeah.
Man, I think we've got some fibromyoptics coming in the computer and messing us up or something. This is crazy talk.
Yeah, I think one of my computers ends up with plantar fasciitis, therefore it just doesn't want to stand on its own anymore.
Right?
Well, I'm going to buy it some cyber crutches.
You're going to have to buy something, man. We're going to have to do better than this.
Thank you for everybody tuning in through BeyondRingside.com, ProWrestlingRadio.net, Radio.co, Radio.net, Streema, TuneIn, all the different methodologies. Glad to have everybody on board this evening. Wherever you may be listening, thank you for allowing us to be a part of your day, your night, and everything in between. SummerSlam in the books. Let's dive straight on into it. Better yet, before I do, it's been a while since the man and I have had a chance to talk. How's everything been on your side, Guff?
Well, I would complain, but nobody cares. So I'll just say it's fine, and we'll just leave it at the surface level of an iceberg. Everything's groovy, man. I love it.
It's not the surface level I worry about when it comes to the iceberg. It's what's under sea level that bothers me.
Thank you. At least somebody got the analogy I was trying to make.
Of course. It wasn't what happened to the Titanic on top. It was what happened underwater that screwed the pooch.
That's right. That's right. You always got to be worried about what you can't see.
Mm-hmm. It's like if you see the fin, that's one thing because the teeth are normally underwater when the shark approaches.
Mm-hmm. Ain't no fin killed nobody. It's what's under the water.
Gobble, gobble, chomp, chomp. And I don't mean Thanksgiving turkey.
That's right.
It's been a hellacious week over on this side of the board. First off, thank you to everybody who's been coming out to play on your karaoke night. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Monday nights. 4 great nights, 3 great locations. I'll be covering those in just a little while. Welcoming into the opening segment, if you will, this particular segment, YouTube Direct, as well as through our podcast feeds and live on Beyond Ringside Sports Radio. SummerSlam, 2-night event in the books. So many things I want to lead with, but I'm just going to go ahead and sit back and say, let's take these one at a time. To start with Saturday night. Night 1 from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. I'm going to be honest up front, I did not watch the Liv Morgan Io Sky match. For as much as I am a fan of Io Sky, and as much as I knew that the rest of Raquel and Roxanne were going to rock and rocks. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Can almost have a Rocks and Rock Express. Sorry, Ricky. Sorry, Robert. Please don't at me on that.
Cease and desist. Cease and desist.
Really? We'll get it. It's like, okay, who are we going to put in the Midnight Express this week? I'm sorry. I've never been a Liv Morgan fan. I think her character is nothing more than a truck stop lot lizard. I have said that on numerous occasions.
Easy.
Hey, no. It's not a reflection on the person playing the character. It's the way the character itself is presented on television.
Man, you act like she got pulled over with weed in the car or something. Oh, wait, she did.
Either that or just trying to have a battle of wits with a pet rock and losing.
Yeah, she might be that girl. But anyway, I see what you're saying. Hey, listen, man. If the WWE has been nothing else, it's been predictable. We know who's getting pushed. And I'm not talking about even if you're smart to the business, you've been around it for 10 years. The fact of it is, you can tell. You can simply just tell what's going to happen. This is Liv Morgan's push. This is her moment. How long will it last? Probably till the next Harley Quinn movie comes out.
If you said GTA 7, I was going to open fire through the phone line.
That was even better.
Thank you. Yeah, the funny part of the scenario, like I said, I don't watch it live. I'll watch it later. That way I can fast forward through what I want to fast forward through. And for as much as I love EO, I'm not going to watch Liv Morgan, sorry, I know the way things are going to progress. There's going to be outside interference. I'm going to end up rolling my eyes and going, really, again? And from what I read, that's what occurred. You saw the match, right?
I did indeed, and that is exactly what happened. Don't kid yourself. It is exactly. It's as predictable as a Mad Dog Dan Sawyer match. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Damn.
That's it. I got no more to say about it. There you go.
And that wasn't Titus O'Neil. To which I'll give the everlasting tribute to Mark Mabo Bowman. Okay.
Yes. Okay. All right.
Yeah, buddy. Second match. Let's cruise on past this one. Match number 2, Saturday night. One I really enjoyed. And this was almost like one of those moments where it was a showcase for so many, 5 out of the 6. And lo and behold, Jacob was not the big winner in this match, although you had a chance to see Jacob being Jacob a little bit more, because I have said from the get-go, Jacob makes a beautiful heel. The unpredictability factor, but thing about it is, and this is something that I have said throughout the years as it pertains to professional wrestling, once you domesticate the Tyrannosaurus Rex, you can't always put the toothpaste back in the ketchup bottle.
Oh, hold on. What did you? Whoa! What did you say?
Once they did the face turn on Jacob, it just a lot was lost from his character. And it's
again, but you didn't see that coming though. You tell me you saw it coming with them promoting him at ballparks and getting up there riding around in cars and around the park and waving at the fans. I mean, come on. They killed it before they killed it.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, an organic face turn is, and that's part of what occurred, but the creative could have actually sat back and said, no, we need to hold off on this. And then they put him with Roman, goes under to Roman, joins the bloodline forcibly, and now he seems like he's okay with it. Yeah, okay. No, not okay with it. But
Yep.
I still think Jimmy is way undervalued in a lot of ways. I'm not a Jey Uso hater. I never have been. I think that some of the hate that's been dished on him is totally uncalled for.
All right, give me an example of that, though.
A lot of what some people are wanting to go is like he's reckless in the ring, he's clumsy in the ring, he's klutzing in the ring, you can't go that long, blah 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 blah. And it's like if you put it's the perfect scenario is you have somebody that can work with you, and either you call the match or they call a better match. And I just, like I said, I think that he's better than a lot of the comment sections and the message boards, which are still a thing. Thank you, Reddit. Really let on sometimes, because it's kind of like bashing Nickelback. It's
looking back at me, I see that. Okay, sorry.
Wrong group.
Sorry, go ahead. Didn't mean to do that. I apologize for that. That was terrible.
Wrong group.
I know, but it's the same
premise.
Divorce rock, as I call it.
Yeah. Okay. So lo and behold, you come to the other side of the coin where you got LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys. Solo was the breakout on this one all over again. LA may have gotten the pin with BFT, but I think Solo just stole the show, especially when he did the run it back on his own. And as Michael Cole would say, did his own little take on the yeet thing. And there is so much. And Solo's personality has been coming out little by little by little over the last few weeks, and it's been great to see, because you see a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff where he'll crack up or he'll say something or do something to crack somebody up, and you got a chance to see a little bit more of that in this match. Realistically, I thought all 6 men did well. I thought it was a good match. I thought it was a short match. They could have gone a little bit longer, but for what it was, I think they did well with LA Solo and Royce getting the win. Guff?
Yep, absolutely. I mean, it was a performance match for each of them to get their highlight and see who could excel to the next level. In my opinion, I can go with that. All of them did fantastic. All of them did great. There was no dead spots or oops. So I have no complaints about that one.
Third match of the night, the one that I was personally waiting on. And I was through the roof when he was announced as the national treasure, Nick Aldis. Going one-on-one. No, dude, when you've worked so hard to build that identity, and granted, you drop a lot of that identity when you change roles. I mean, it's easy for some people to make a transition. It's not for others, especially with the intellectual property thing. Yeah. And so once again, for him to be announced as the national treasure, I'm sitting back smiling. I applaud it. I loved it. Gunther is Gunther. He is one of the best in this industry. I don't care what anybody says. He's a throwback, but at the same time can work a progressive style. And this match was what I was hoping it was going to be. Guff, first, your thoughts on this one?
Gunther is an aged-up Alex Wright. I mean, if he came out and did the little dance and do this or whatever, look, technically, one of the best. In-ring performance, one of the best. Showmanship, I'm missing it. I just can't see it.
Okay, I can give you that one. But
you know what I mean? And it's not. You could say the same thing about Undertaker. Character, but not a lot of personality. He was just a dead man.
There were times when he played that to his advantage and other times when he just played along.
I agree.
And there were, like I said, there's times with every personality. You can play it up, you can play it down, or you can play it straight. And Gunther's personality is one of those where he is so much better in my book when he genuinely deadpans things. There's a time and a place to get hyped and excited. There's a time and a place for me to go, I'm just going to kick your ass.
But do you act? All right, let me see how I can word this without sounding crazy. Do you buy it when he does turn it on? You know what I mean? That when he turns the switch, so to speak.
Time and place, always for me. Case point scenario, the little look-see that he did recently with Adam Pearce. Do I need to kick your ass too? And Pearce goes, say what now? I thought that was well played. It was well timed. Both men did extraordinarily well. And I'm going to sit back and say all over again, Adam Pearce should get an Emmy nomination for the work that he's done on both Raw and SmackDown during the last few months especially. And by the way, Adam, I will concur. There are times when I'll watch the program and I'll need a drink too. That's why I normally have a bottle of Smart Water sitting right next to me while I'm watching. So
a bottle that says Smart Water. Now,
oh no, it's actually Smart Water.
Oh, you better take it back and get a refund. It doesn't work. I've tried it many times.
Yeah. But by the same token, now it's the ones that don't have the label on it. That's the one that normally has rum or vodka.
Oh.
I'll leave the Bacardi in the Bacardi bottle. I don't care. And everybody who knows me, and this is, I'm just not a vodka person. I never really have been, not even the flavored vodkas, Pinnacle, Smirnoff, all that good stuff. I've never been a huge fan of it. Every once in a while, if I'm wanting something a little bit off the cuff or a little bit different, then maybe I'll go into mad scientist mode and I'll go over to Carrollton, Georgia, where I can find just about every one of the flavors from Pinnacle and Smirnoff and some of the others. My favorite one to chill with, I can't remember the name of it. It is a blueberry vodka, and it is just so smooth. I don't mix it with anything. I'll just pour some on the rocks, let it chill for a minute, and I'll just sip away at it. And it's a great way to just relax and unwind and get over everything. Coming back to the match, Gunther going over, no surprise about that. Aldis turned in a great performance in this match, and I have to concur with the things that are being said, even by Triple H. Never say never. When somebody comes out, and I agree with what he said. Aldis came out, he looked like $1 million, came into the ring, had a couple of hiccups early. That's normal, that's natural. I don't blame him in the least on that. And then settled into a little bit of a groove, and he and Gunther put together a great match. It didn't make Gunther look weak. It did make him look surprised that Aldis came at him the way that he did. And then Aldis finally tapping out to the sleeper. It's like, okay, you see that coming. You understand what's going to happen. Because, I mean, he could have come out looking like Road Warrior Hawk from '87 and still, you would expect a person that hasn't had a match in 3 years taking on one of the top stars in this business to go under. But like I said,
but let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
What do you think about the little thing at the end there?
Which one?
The interview when he said, "I am stepping down from my," and then Triple H showing up and giving him the, "You're a man of your word. I'm letting you keep your spot."
You've been reinstated as general manager of SmackDown.
I mean, you don't have to be psychic to see that kind of action come. You know,
well, no, you don't, and you're always glad to see it because once again, it's a case, and I concur with what Hunter said. We do what we do best. We lace them up and we fight in the ring for what we believe in. Win, lose, or draw. If you're willing to stand up for what you believe in, and you're willing to stand up in the ring and fight, that shows the fact that you've got the mettle to actually do it, rather than just be all words. So
all I'm saying is, if it was GCW, the general manager would have been shown the door, and that would have been the end of it.
No, I think I'd have found a way to stay. You weren't there the night that I took a sleeper from Micah Taylor.
Was it or not? Where was this?
The sleeper was Palmerdale. The chair shot heard round the world was Pell City.
I don't know if I...
Yeah, I think I actually posted the video, and everybody who has heard that chair shot from Micah to me when he waffled my head, everybody just went, "Oh shit!" So, yeah, it was funny. Not really. Neck brace, 3 days, 3 compacted vertebrae. But coming back to it, if I'm gonna, and I'm not really gonna do a grading system or stars or 1 through 10, and we'll do that a little bit later. And one of us has a whistle in our system.
No, it is me standing on the back deck of my house, and I've got noisy crickets.
Alrighty then.
I know. So I'm going to sneak back inside.
Okie dokie. But legitimately, like I said, Gunther, Aldis, excellent match. No complaints whatsoever. And then I had what I called my reason to go throw fish sticks in the toaster oven. That would be the Fatal Influence versus Paige and the Bella Twins, the 6-woman tag match. I did not watch it. I had all the faith in the world that Fatal Influence and Paige would actually turn in. 4 out of 6 factors would turn in a good match. I had no faith whatsoever in anything named Bella, so I did not watch it. Guff, your thoughts on it?
I watched the match. It was from a score of 1 to 100. I'm going to give it about a 68 to 70. Missed spots, missed opportunities, trying to get cheap heat, coming out at the end, and then double down on beating up on somebody. You know, come on. They couldn't come up with any better storyline than that. Then I went and got a beer.
It was your turn to do the Pierce. I need a drink.
That's right. That's after I saw that, I couldn't get the taste out of my mouth. I was going, okay.
Believe me, if I had been watching from Cahaba Brewing, I would have had their American Blonde. If I would have been at the Beer Hog, I would have had one of my favorite beers. It's called Stout at the Devil. Thank you, Motley Crue.
Is that really a beer?
Yes, it is. 10.8 ABV. It is a stout, oatmeal coffee, and 2 other pieces in the flavor profile, and it is just smooth.
And if I ask my son, who's in the beer business, is there a stout at the devil? Yeah, stout at the devil. He better get me some. I'm gonna disown him.
I think it's straight to ale. It's either straight. I'm trying to remember the name of the brewery, but I mean I can look that one up. I'll do that during the break. We're not that far away from anyway. I know we got to hit that bottom of the hour break. Let's go ahead and move to the. Let's see. You said honestly a D+ or a C- for the 6-woman tag, right?
I did.
And then, of course, the 5th match, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Undisputed Championship. You take points, sir.
Cody Rhodes, CM Punk. It was more drama than substance, more theatrics and spot holds than action. Again, they brought the show because they're the main of the first night, but I don't think it was one of their best matches.
I thought they did I think Punk had a better night than Cody. And then you add in the return of Randy Orton, which I popped for. You have that nice little throwback to where, guess what? I haven't forgotten what happened at Mania. And most of us have not either. But lo and behold, Punk goes over, retains over Cody, I'll say with the help of Randy Orton, I was happy with the match. I thought it was well done. There were some hiccups here and there and a couple of points where it would drag, but nothing excruciating.
No, I give you that, but they're the main. They're the top echelon of the match. We shouldn't expect by the ways in the match. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little attitudey about it. But it was just I expected a little bit more. Getting back to the old school of WrestleManias 1 through 10, the walk up took longer than the match to me. Figuratively speaking, of course. I know it probably really did. But enough with that, man. Enough with that super sizzle. Let's just get them out there, hype it up, get them ring, and go at it.
It's WWE. They can't do that. No matter how much Hunter is a fan of wrestling still and has it ingrained in his brain and flows in his blood, they just can't do that. It's WWE, and it's especially the aftermath of the Vince McMahon era carrying through and part of the TKO thing. It's got to be hyped. It's got to be show. It's got to be something everybody's going to talk about tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's for the wrong reasons, and I'll give it that. But Punk retaining, I was happy to see. Sorry, Cody, that's the truth on that one. And let's go to the main. Hell in a Cell, Brock, Oba. Oh, damn. This was a hard-hitting affair. Thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, for what it was, I knew it wasn't going to last long because Brock doesn't get paid by the hour, and neither does Oba. They did well, and then, of course, the little added part about ripping up the canvas and pulling back the thing, and Oba taking one bump, and then Brock taking the fall from grace on the pads. He looked over at the side and said, I thought we were supposed to hit there. Thank God we didn't.
Yeah, and then tearing up the mat of the ring. I'm not sure where we was going with that, but okay, I'll take it.
Well, we're trying to get it down to the hardwood where it's going to mean a little bit more than that 1 inch of padding that's there, which doesn't do that much. Mm-hmm. We've taken that bump 100,000 times. Trust me.
that little 1 inch foam ain't going to hold.
And no matter how taut you pull that canvas, there's still going to be some give, and you're going to feel impact. And I don't mean Thursday nights on AMC. But your thoughts, Hell in a Cell.
I loved it. I mean, I do. When the behemoths get in there and go at it, it's like two silverbacks, man. They gave it everything they had. But, again, rubber match in a 1-on-1, you knew what was going to happen. Brock took off his shoes in WrestleMania, and he, basically did it again. So he got on the mic. He did a little, little song and dance for the people and put over even more. If they keep trying to over push him, it's not going to work out good.
You're right. You're absolutely right. The final thing that Brock says is this. He points to himself and goes, "This is the past," and then points to Oba and goes, "This is the future." Brock steps out and gives Oba the ring to give him his flowers. And I thought it was a good ending on the night. There is a interview segment or something with Brock that I really want to see. Now, I did see the Pat McAfee show where Brock was a guest, and we'll cover that right after the break. Your final thoughts, Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell was an A+ match. But it gave us everything we expected. Couldn't ask for more.
Folks, for those of you catching this segment on YouTube, please remember BeyondRingside.com, ProWrestlingRadio.net, Radio.co is our online home for the streaming station. You'll find the QR codes all over the place on social media at Beyond Ringside on Twix, Facebook.com/Beyond Ringside, and Beyond Ringside Live. Hang tight, Guff and I return in just a moment. This is Beyond Ringside Live.